Poll for today. Do you agree that the Democratic debates were a disaster for the party? Pelosi eviscerates irrelevant Ocasio-Cortez, Tlaib, Omar and Pressley in interview. New York Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Representative Ilhan Omar, Rep. Rashida Tlaib, Representative Ayanna Pressley and others have strong followings on Twitter. The followings are so strong, in fact, that they have started to act as if they are the ones who run the Democrat Party in 2019. But House Speaker and California Representative Nancy Pelosi eviscerated any notion that young Democrats have the power they think they have. In an interview with the New York Times, the speaker scoffed at the Twitter world of the representatives and the power they think they wield. I asked Pelosi whether, after being the subject of so many "You Go Girl" memes for literally clapping back at Trump, it was jarring to get a bad headline like the one in HuffPost that day. What the hell is Nancy Pelosi doing? The article described the outrage of the squad, as Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez of New York, Ilhan Omar of Minnesota, Rashida Tlaib of Michigan and Ayanna Pressley of Massachusetts are known. Pelosi feels that the four made themselves irrelevant to the process by voting against our bill, as she put it, which she felt was the strongest one she could get. All these people have their public whatever and their Twitter world, she said of the young representatives. But they didn't have any following. They're four people and that's how many votes they got, she said in the interview. Representative Ocasio-Cortez was one of the most angered by Democrats passing the border funding bill and she bashed the bill on Twitter. It does not matter to Ocasio-Cortez if funding is provided to help the migrants, the same way it did not matter to her if they had beds to sleep on. I do not believe we should be throwing more money to ICE, she said to CNN anchor Jake Tapper on The Lead on Thursday. My district is 50% immigrant. I have an obligation and responsibility to protect them. I believe what we should ideally be doing is passing a pure humanitarian bill to get money straight to the kids. We need to make sure these kids are protected as well as making sure we having their resources funded, she said. She was only one of four Democrats in the House to vote against the funding for the border, and when Tapper asked what bill she would support, she gave platitudes. I think a pure humanitarian bill could pass, the 29-year-old said. I do not believe that Republican voters are interested back home in preventing kids from getting toothbrushes and toothpaste. The problem right now and the question at hand is Mitch McConnell sent us a bill, we're putting a big checkmark on it instead of even trying to negotiate. What Mitch McConnell is doing is relying on the time pressure of recess, she said. But after the bill passed, Ocasio-Cortez's chief of staff, Saikat Chakrabarti, accused the moderate Democrats of being racists in a now deleted tweet. Instead of fiscally conservative but socially liberal, let's call the New Democrats and Blue Dog Caucus the New Southern Democrats, he said. They certainly seem hell-bent to do to black and brown people today what the old Southern Democrats did in the 40s, he said. Share this with your friends and family, and let's see what they think.